to send Mississippi sweet potatoes to Louisiana to make theirs taste good, all right? Ours are sweeter than theirs. Now, he called me up. I was finishing my fried chicken. And he said, Commissioner, this is Commissioner Mike Strain. I said, hello, Commissioner. Commissioner, how you doing? Fine, Commissioner, how you good? Well, he said, I hate to bother you right now, but we got a problem. He said, y'all got a law over there that you won't let us sell our Louisiana sweet potatoes south of I-20 because of the weevil. Now, one thing we don't want in Mississippi is sweet potato weevils, all right? They eat up with them in Louisiana. And he's wanting to ship Louisiana potatoes over here. And he said, your law won't let it in. He said, I'm fixing to shut down the Mississippi sweet potatoes. I ain't going to let them in Louisiana. I said, if you do that, I'm going to do the same thing to you, all right? And we're in the middle of a sweet potato war. I said, if you can embargo our potatoes, I'll embargo yours. And then I found out all of our potatoes is processed in Louisiana. How about that? Now, one of the things I want to talk to you about is the opportunities that are here in Calhoun County and in Bruce, Mississippi, and in Vardaman and all around this country for the fact that I've just become convinced. That conversation right there convinced me we need to be processing our own sweet potatoes in Mississippi, right up in this neck of the woods. Do y'all agree with that? All right? Either amen or oh me. Y'all, do you agree or not? All right, thank you. I want to do that, so I want to ask, as the federal government is sending down all kinds of funds in the coming days to support what they call food security, I can't think of any better food security than to be processing our potatoes and everything else we can process right here in the state of Mississippi. So I'm excited about that opportunity. Did you know that here in Mississippi, the timber industry is the second largest industry in our state, second only to agriculture, of course. Poultry is the #1 commodity. Last year we had a little bit of an interesting snafu. The soybean prices skyrocketed and timber came in at #3 for the first time in many years. In Mississippi, it's a $1 billion farm gate value timber. It's a $8.5 billion sales and manufacturing impact in the state, and a $1.8 billion payroll in the state of Mississippi. Timber is. And you got a lot of timber here in Calhoun County. It's been a big aspect of your agriculture as well. And I'm really excited about the fact that finally, after many years, and I'm a landowner, I'm a farmer, my wife Leslie and our 4 children, we live on our farm in Simpson County, and nobody knows where that is, but you all know Faith Hill's from Star, Mississippi, right? So I live about 5 miles south of where Faith Hill was born and raised and sung her first country song, Star, Mississippi. We live on our farm. We raise pine trees and we raise cows. That's about all we raise in Simpson County. And we got more pine trees than we can shake a stick at. They're bigger than the hair on a cat's back, aren't they? We're blessed with an overabundance of pine trees in Mississippi. And it's taken us quite some time, but we're finally getting to the point that our Mississippi Development Authority and my office, working together, we're finally attracting some more sawmills and timber mills back to the state of Mississippi. We've got a good expansion coming right here in Grenada with Hankins. We've got Bureau Lumber's going to put in a new sawmill at Winona. And I know that's not here in your county, but it's going to help the timber growers here in this part of the country, in this neck of the woods. We've got a new mill going into Corinth. Vicksburg Forest Products has announced a big expansion, and that's exciting news. More processing of our production, of our products, right here in the state of Mississippi.